The first crack came in his smile. That same careful practice curve I had seen for years. Affection turned control, like a performance he mastered. "Access codes ready?" he asked, voice too casual. 9 years. 9 years I'd poured myself into this company. My labor, my sleepless nights, my sacrifices. And now he intended to hand it all to James, his golden heir. I leaned back in my chair, watching the sunlight slice across his face through the tall windows of the boardroom. His phone buzzed on a polished table. Probably another proud father notification. He reached for it, and I whispered, "No, I'm here, too." The smile faltered. His hand froze midair. Just enough tremor betrayed the knowledge he had been avoiding. That's when the silence thickened, pressing in like water in a confined space. It began 3 months ago. A late-night email from finance. A signature on a deal I hadn't approved. At first, I chalked it up to a mistake. Then I noticed the timestamp. Midnight. My name, forged with precision. James's name in the following line. My uncle's signature, neat and deliberate below. I stared at it, the cold sinking into my chest. Spreading. I had given everything to this company. My family, my nights, my health. Thinking I was his protege, his son he never had. I realized now it was a rehearsal, a dry run for James. Every meeting, every late-night strategy session, every fatherly advice, all training for a successor who wasn't me. I didn't sleep that night. City lights blinked out as I sat in my office, cataloging betrayals and lies, retracing every misstep of blind trust. When dawn came, I didn't feel anger. I felt calculation. I turned to the systems only I knew existed, the hidden permissions, encrypted backups, shadow accounts I had designed for emergencies, fail-safes, insurance against treachery. Every unauthorized action, every forged signature, every secret transaction logged, stored, waiting. Weeks later, I had proof. Emails between my uncle and James, plotted months ahead, outlining how to sideline me voluntarily. He called me the loyal mule. I read that line until my vision blurred. Then I closed my laptop and walked into work as if nothing had changed. James visited my office later that week, smirking with overconfidence. "Everything okay?" he asked. I nodded. "Sure, just tired." He smiled. "You'll still get credit when the transition's done." I almost laughed. The transition had already started, just not the one he imagined. By the 3rd month, I had everything. Records of embezzlement, shell companies, fraudulent transfers. My uncle's fingerprints, digital and unmistakable, littered every document. I packaged it all into a single folder, sent it anonymously to the board and regulators, then waited. The board meeting was a storm. Faces went pale. James sputtered, tried to deny, but my uncle's eyes were wide with panic. He looked at me. Fear now, not authority. Later, alone in his office, my uncle's hand shook. "What did you do?" I didn't answer. I slid a printed audit onto his desk. He read halfway. Then the comprehension drained him. "You could have come to me," he whispered. "I did," I said softly. "For 9 years." Friday morning, I walked into the office for the last time. James sat there, grinning as if the world still belonged to him. "Access codes ready?" he asked. I leaned back, calm. "No, I resign." My uncle snapped his head up. "I transferred nothing to you," I continued. "Everything went to the auditors." James's face paled. My uncle lunged for his phone. I didn't flinch. Too late. The camera caught everything. "This isn't revenge," I said quietly. "It's closure. You taught me how to build something from nothing. I just learned how to end it the same way." I walked out. The papers called me a hero. I ignored it. I wasn't saving anyone. I was freeing myself. The company collapsed. James vanished. My uncle sold his estate to pay fines. I live quietly now by the sea. No titles. No emails. Just wind and silence. Sometimes the wind carries his voice, commanding, arrogant, empty, but it fades. I finally know what he never did. Power isn't in what you hold. It's in what you can leave behind and still remain whole. I walked away with everything that truly mattered, Silence.